champion. We remain here. It's your boy J Black, aka Black Man. Shake my hand. Hit the like button for your boy. We are here. Also, champion of the year. Go find me in the description box below. Please donate. It all goes to the MCs. And it's that time of the year. First survey is going out first week of December. Stay tuned for that.
Okay.
We have in the building Miss Anwar.
What's up with you, Black?
How you doing, sir?
Pretty good.
We are back lit.
We are back lit. Shout out to the trappers.
You know what I'm saying? And URL has released the full card for Smack Volume 10. It's looking good. But I want to know what URL's going to do because, we made a request live on the stream, me and DNA, is that it goes back to the volume of old when Twerk battled JC.
Okay.
When Rum Nitty battled Shotgun Suge. When K-Shine battled Geechee Gotti. When Av battled JC. That type of setting. O-Rad versus Briz. Cortez versus O-Rad. That type of setting as opposed to what we saw with Twerk and Sue Surf being on a larger stage. You know what I'm saying? What will they do? What stage are we getting?
I'm pretty confident that this is going to go back to the old settings. I mean, last year, I think the volume last year was more of a celebration to the people. You got to think about volume has always been invite only.
Yeah.
All last year, everything was invite only for the most part.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Due to COVID. So as the restrictions lessened, I think that was cool to make that volume. Tickets for sale. I think it was 150 people, 200 people there. But this one, all the promotion says the same thing. It's back to the old days. This invite is invite only. Only way to watch it, live for free on Caffeine or on the URL TV app. So I think this is going back to that, 50, 60 people maybe.
Fire.
How you feel? You feel the same?
I mean, I definitely feel like that. And I was going to say exactly what Anwar said, which is they went back to the big room as a whole, as a culture. So they did that like that. But I would hope now that it's not any small room events like that anymore, volume can get back to what it's supposed to be as well.
Right.
And they got Civil War the following day, so any type of big room that y'all got, I would say save it for that.
Facts.
I love that they did that because it guarantees not only you got the female card, then you got the Civil War card, and then volume is sandwiched in there. So if we get the small room, we know it's going to be packed with actual battlers that got an ear for what
you hear.
Yeah.
Right. And then the fans that want to pull up, you got Sunday Civil War.
Yeah, exactly.
Facts.
Okay. With that being said, we can get into the card now. DNA versus Kid Chaos.
Okay.
Oh,
I got Beasley.
Fire matchup.
I got Beasley 3-0.
I'm about to say, hold up. Didn't you get taken off?
Yeah, shout out to Beasley.
I think DNA explained it, but I didn't watch the explanation, so I'm going to leave that there. But it's not going down.
He did. It was a real simple thing. They simply put, business got to be taken care of.
Okay.
So he was like, since the business couldn't be taken care of for this one, they have another volume. That's what he said.
In January.
So he's going to be on that one. They'll be on that one. So
there you have it. We can move on. Loso versus T-Top. You want to start it since you went last?
Sure. What'd you say? Since I what?
Since you went last.
Oh, all right. I thought you said something else.
Angle.
This one hit facts. This is crazy because it's like we seen Loso talking a little bit of trash, and then they dropped the volume card. So shout out to Loso for the promo early. This is a tough one though, man. I'm not gonna lie. If I'm being totally honest here, the fans seem to be kind of, really on the fringe with T-Top. They're not really appreciating his angles anymore. And I think that, he's been doing what he's been doing, and it's just like, I don't want to say they're tired of it, but that's what it seems like. Like they're just not giving him the love. Loso, on the other hand, has been chilling. Hasn't been as active. We know he had the
tour.
Right, we had the tour.
Autumn Leaves.
Yeah, and then he did. He was just on Traffic. We saw what he did there. Broke the building on crutches, which is amazing. If this battle comes down to angles, I'm gonna have Loso, but I think T-Top is smart enough to know, all right, maybe they not really rocking with that. If we get going back to 106 and Park T-Top, where we get a lot of the drug talk, some of that street talk, that I think that's a way for T-Top to win this battle. It's really going to be a coin flip. I'm going to go with my dog T-Top, but again, I'm not taking no bets because it's just Loso is in a different bag. And these battles that he actually really wants, he tends to turn up for. Shout out to JC. I'm just saying, like he really turns up?
Yep. For me, man, Loso. I rarely go against Loso, but when he goes against the street guys, that's when I kind of a lot of the times, depending on who it is, I tend to go with the street guy. A guy like T-Top, I don't like the momentum switching on him like that.
Right.
And I think he is smart enough to see it, and I think he's going to write accordingly and perform accordingly in this battle. Plus, we know Loso is very, very dangerous.
Facts.
If you let him be, I mean, he don't let his foot off the gas, so it don't matter. He's writing for a kill right now.
Absolutely.
T-Top is aware of that, but T-Top, we got to remember, is one of the clearest winners in battle rap. Outside of this last year where people kind of turning on him and not giving him credit, even though if he took a loss, it was a good loss.
Right.
They're not giving him credit for the good loss.
Right.
We got to remember, before that, he was one of the clearest winners in battle. Like, when he would win,
right,
he would win clear. It's not a debatable or some shit like that. You know what I mean? T-Top still knows how to win, and I think, you know what I mean? Shout out to Loso. I went to the tour, I supported, it's all love, but hey, I got Top in this one, man.
Okay. Shout out to both of you guys picking T-Top.
Here we go.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to go with Loso on this one.
Okay.
My reasons are motivation factor.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I think Loso is more motivated to battle T-Top than T-Top is to battle Loso.
Facts.
I agree. Agree with that 100%.
Knowing things behind the scenes, I think some information could be leaked or whatever.
Here we go with the Woj stuff.
You know what I'm saying? Before he even took the battle with Clutch, this was locked in. So if you've seen how he performed versus Clutch, know that he had something, I would assume, a lot better for T-Top.
But maybe he had that for Traffic. Because Traffic was after the Clutch battle. Clutch was on final exams. So he had Traffic. Maybe he saved some of that for Traffic.
No, he saved it for T-Top.
Okay.
Saved it for T-Top, trust me.
Now, my what if is, what if T-Top come in there mad because he's not, like, why am I battling Loso? What if he comes in with that?
a name that he gets mad for battling right now?
If you saying he's not excited, I would assume that either I'm excited or I'm mad because I really don't want this battle. I feel like I should be up here on the card,
right?
And I'm
he's
second
second
from the bottom.
He's second from the bottom.
But
Loso's never headlined one of these types of cards.
He battled God light work.
That's light work. Light work different. Light work a whole different animal.
Probably wasn't excited about that shit either.
He did.
That's what I'm saying. T-Top's a winner. That's my point. T-Top, excited or not, I think he's going to use whatever he got as motivation. You know what I mean? Okay. I think he's going to use whatever it is.
I think, like you were saying, as far as the angles, you're saying it's about the anglers, and people not appreciate what T-Top is saying as far as angles. What's he got to do? You got to do pure rapping.
I mean, pure rapping or just that street talk, that drug talk. T-Top, man. We know what T-Top.
He got to go back to what people say he did too much of, and he moved to something else.
Loso might be a better angler than T-Top right now. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. He might be a better angler than T-Top right now.
So if that's the case, why would you go in there and say, all right, why would you go in there and punch with
T-Top gotta go to the dark place. You know what I mean? Go to that dark place. We seen Bridge versus Loso. We got a blueprint. Go crazy.
Oh, is he the rap against God again?
I don't know. Don't ask me. No, you don't want to talk about inside information based on what Loso told me at church last week.
We don't go to the same church.
I'm just saying. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on.
The black man, is he going to rap against God again?
Man, my man literally started out with,
he didn't like that.
I do know that T-Top wanted to battle A-War.
That's a fact. I know that too. I actually tried to help. I tried to help facilitate.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you something. You know how battle rap works.
Yeah.
You put a little folder to the side.
Yeah. If I can't take him, what I have versus him, I'm gonna apply to you.
Yeah. Put a little folder to the side. Yeah. It's a fact.
I'm gonna go on Loso 2-1 edge situation. Okay. I think he's heating up right now. He's hot right now, and I don't think he wants to let T-Top slow him down the situation.
T-Top known for that though. Remember JC on the Lux run? Okay. T-Top known for derail. You trying to get some momentum going?
Didn't Twerk stop him first?
Who? JC?
Yeah.
I mean, that wasn't the same. Like there was plenty of time in between the Twerk battle.
T-Top brought a dance out.
When put it this way, after JC battled Twerk, people were still here for JC versus Lux. After T-Top, it was like, chill out for a little bit. Then Genesis happened, and then he said, I'm gonna wait till I get Lux. And then,
Okay.
I don't know. When T-Top angle and bring out a prop, you got to think Walmart Jack, you got to think Dancer, you got to think Anderson Burns. When he get like that, that shit get nasty. You know what I mean? But
it's definitely going to hit.
I don't think, if Loso lose in this battle, I still think it's gonna.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good battle.
It's gonna be a great Loso.
Yeah,
I don't think it's gonna be no wash.
Will Loso still be on crutches? Will optics matter if he is?
Hopefully not. I mean, he said it's a torn ACL, so technically that's like 6 months. But is it a torn ACL or a sprain? Because if it was torn, he not putting them crutches down.
That haymaker ain't gonna work again. So
right, facts.
Now we can't feel sorry for you, my dude.
And, wait, and this is volume. Let's not forget that this is volume. Like this, you don't have 400, 500, 600 people out there to entertain. You got 60 people in there, so I guess call it prop. You know what I mean? Getting rid of the crutches. I don't think it hits the same. And Loso's smart enough to not try the same thing again.
Does T-Top use that against him there? Like,
maybe. I'm not gonna lie. I came up with an angle in my own head.
Oh my god!
I don't want to. I'll tell you off camera.
Battle right
No, I did. When I watched Traffic, I was like, "Go ahead, Loso. That was crazy." Mm-hmm. And then I was like, "Damn." If I was a rapper, I know exactly what I would say, but I'm not a rapper.
Chop is definitely going to utilize it in some way, shape, form, or fashion.
Mm-hmm. Loso 2-1. That's how I got it. Prove me wrong. Shout out to T-Top, Top Busy the Bear. Salute to you, champ. I'm waiting for it in terms of you winning. Next up.
Yeah.
So next up. So if you've been paying attention, you've been watching the Crucibles. If you've been watching I guess the SM12 stream. If you've been watching the final exams. This matchup, in a sense, makes sense. It's like the two uppercomers that's like really hot, in a sense.
Top guys in the class.
Saflare Soul versus Footz.
Oh, man, I don't even...
Yeah. How y'all feeling?
The brothers. You know what I mean? In a sense, they coming in this game together from the same area, all that.
Yeah, it's battle up, though.
I love it.
You got
Big Merlin. Big Merlin.
I love it. And I can't even be Merlin biased, but listen, I think Saflare has taken off as kind of the leader of this class, but I think Footz is the what's it called?
Second person?
Nah, he the dark horse. Like he the dark horse in this situation, and I feel like this might be Footz really breakout zone right here with all these people, because we already seen homie on the Summer Madness stage. Yeah, I mean, I think this is his chance to show, hey, listen, I'm here too. Stop playing with me. Okay. So for that reason, I'm at edge Footz, but I think this battle as a whole is just going to be it's gonna feel like a classic, man. They ain't gonna let me down, man. I think we gonna get a classic out of this one, because niggas don't know what to expect if you're not in the know.
Right.
And they gonna get up there and they gonna leave everything on the floor, man.
Okay.
I'm gonna say for me, shout out to Footz. Definitely saw him, but I've seen a little bit more from Saflare Soul, and I feel like he's been under pressure, being SM12 stage, be a less pressure situation because smaller crowd, the world's watching. He's been placed in that position before, so. And just based on the content that he shared versus either Dropout and versus Chess, I just got him winning.
Ooh, okay.
You got
Saflare.
Oh man, so
I'm not mad at that.
So it's 1-1.
I'm not mad at that, man. Yo, but Footz showed me some things that I think is gonna really, really do well on that stage, though, man. And that final exam, like I love the final exam thought process, because it really is like a final test before you move on. And we really see what those guys are capable of.
I'm glad I gave URL that idea. That was all me.
Okay.
I reached out to the URL person and said, yo, man, call this joint final exams, man. Insert LeBron meme. But no, y'all took all the talking points, man. I'm gonna go a little different here.
Yeah.
I agree with you. These guys have all the pressure, and I think the fact that they'll likely be going first, people aren't familiar with them. So it's like the expectations is really, y'all got to go up here and rap good, because we here for the Charlie Clips battle. We here for one of the other battles, the Rum Nitty and Fonz. So y'all got to entertain us to get there. If you're going to be the opening act, give us something to talk about.
Yeah.
Saflare definitely did his numbers with Z to Dropout at Summer Madness. Shout out to that.
Definitely.
I'm not going to lie, though. I'm going Footz in this one. Edge.
Wow.
And this is the only reason. I really think there's going to be a coin flip. The only reason is the smaller setting. Saflare, that back-to-back punch, and he's amazing. I really like Saflare. He's one of the newer guys. I think Footz, just like in that smaller, intimate setting, I think he can thrive more there than Saflare. I could be wrong. I'm not, I'm not taking no bets. Okay. I mean, no Maryland, no Maryland beef. But I'm an edge Footz in this one, man. Saflare versus Chess, fire. We know, Chess has some little slip up. Footz versus Lou Castro, amazing. Like that's the type of performance he's gonna need that times 10 to impress the volume crowd. But I'm an edge Footz.
I don't know if it's times 10 because he was fire versus Castro.
He was.
If he can bring that energy and just maximize on the best parts of that, I think he golden. Okay. But I remember that night though, and it's because it's funny. I'm going with Footz. Because that night we was talking about who was the best of the new guys, and I actually thought Saflare was better that night.
Okay,
you know what I mean, I thought he was better that specific night. I thought Footz was amazing, and I think
because you was in the building.
Yeah, and I think that's a lot of the reason why we going with Footz because we saw the potential he got right there in front of us. Yeah. Black wasn't able to see him right there that night. You know what I mean?
And I've seen Footz before. I mean, he battled. Did he battle Ace?
Yeah,
Ace first came home. Yeah, he battled
return back.
Yeah,
Footz is shorter pass and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a comedian in real life. Like, comedian too.
Champion, thank you for watching. And for more exclusive content and to be a part of the process, please subscribe to the Champion Gold Patreon. Salute. Shake my hand.
Now my advantages, dancing with your dreams, I focus the beam. Anakin, steady as a mannequin, standing stiff as the planet spin. Camping in, out of your mind, woke in the ambulance. Did his best in there with a champion. Shit.